Hello guys, welcome to a new video, and this video is going to very amazing because in this particular video we are going to build a $3,000 web app in just 10 minutes. How we will proceed? First we will take requirement from freelancer.com and will be using Bolt.new to create this particular app from scratch into free tier, and we don't need any coding and extra skills for developing this app, and you can easily develop this $3,000 app. So first we will go into chatgpt.com and I will walk through every step. So first we will go into chatgpt.com and will create some detailed requirement for this particular app. Now in chatgpt we will develop a detailed requirement for that particular project. So I will copy this particular pre-prompt. You can also mention something like that. In this particular pre-prompt I have only mentioned that I have needed more detailed requirement so that I can feed that requirement a particular AI agent so that it can create or develop app, and I will be copying this from freelancer.com. So let's get into freelancer.com and we'll copy this information or requirement and will paste here. So now ChatGPT will analyze that requirement and it will create more comprehensive, less ambiguous and more flow wise clear requirement so that we can feed this into an AI agentic framework, that is Bolt.new. And why this particular video is so much amazing? Because in this particular video I am not going to skip any of the part. We will develop this whole complex app in Bolt.new, and this particular complex app is not possible in one go. So we will be testing, we will be debugging and will be fixing in real time, and it will not hardly take more than 10 minutes. So I will copy this whole requirement from ChatGPT. I have copied this particular requirement from ChatGPT. I will go into Bolt.new. So you can also use same link and you will get here Bolt.new option, and we will be pasting the whole functional requirement generated by ChatGPT here and will hit enter. Now it will ask for login. You can sign in with your particular credential and it will authenticate and will start creating our app. So in free tier we have, you can see, only 150k token daily users. So we will try to create a whole app in this particular token limit itself. So it created some initial files, it updated package.json. Now dependencies which will be requiring for developing this app, it has installed that. Now it is creating some main files for coding. So it is creating some files, it is updating some files. Now whole app is developed. So first we will test this particular app and we'll check what functionalities are not working, and then we will fix that in real time, because in one go this much complex app is not possible at all. Here only two tabs are developed and nothing is working. So we will get back into Bolt.new. So we'll close this particular pop-up and will prompt it again. I will mention that the application is not working and functionalities are also not working. So I will mention that thing also, and not all functionalities are covered. So now this particular AI agentic framework will analyze our code again and it will find logical error why it is not working, and it will update that particular file where logical error exists. If it require creation of any new files, it will create new files. You can see it is creating some button.tsx, input.tsx and jobform.tsx. So all thing will be done by this AI agentic framework itself. You don't need to write any single line of the code. So we will wait for some time, and it also detect error by its own. So it detected one error, it will take it as input and will fix this error. In AI agent we called it feedback loop. So now it is updating the files which were containing this error. So now code is again developed. Now we will check this particular code again, and you can see now one more button or functionality got added, add new job, and you can see now form is also opening for posting this particular job. So I will open in this full screen and we'll check this functionality, because this is the most basic functionality of this web application. So I will give some job title like software development engineer. I will mention some skills required, like I will mention some langchain, transformer, and python. I will be giving department as IT, location as Noida, job type as full time, and application deadline I will select some random date like 21 December, and I will give some minimum salary and maximum salary around 5,000. So let me mention maximum salary also, and create job posting. Oh, now this particular feature is not working. That is the main basic functionality of this particular application. So we'll go to prompting again and we'll give a new prompt that create job posting is not working. It is the main part of developing any app, because in one go this much complex app can't be delivered, or you can earn money in just one go or 1 2 minute. You need to iterate this process, you need to fix bug, you need to manually, sometimes you need to fix bug, or sometime you can also google search, or you can take help externally. And now you can see we have only 42 daily token remaining. So I hope we will be completing this particular app in this token limit itself. So now I will test this functionality again. I will fill this information quickly. Now one more minor error I noticed, that 0 is not removing. So we will not talk about that error because it is a minor one. We can fix it later. We will work on main functionality first. And create job posting is now working. You can see this job card has been added, and there is no status like if application is applied, is job active, and other thing was requirement of this particular application. So I will mention that the status is not showing active jobs, applied jobs, and other status as well. And will hit enter. Now it will analyze code again, will find logical error, flow wise error, everything it will analyze. If any updation of file require, it will update that particular file. If creation of file required, it will create that particular file. If any other dependency required, it will install that dependency by its own. And now you can see we have less token are remaining. Perhaps after this completion of token we will be only remaining a few token left. So we will try to create this full application in this token limit itself. So now it created the code again, and perhaps we will be getting now something more working. So you can see now status thing is included, and we will try now whole feature. So new job posting I will go, I will fill this information again as quick as possible. So now we will hit create job posting. So now you can see nothing is showing in status, and apply job is also not showing. Here we can see delete and edit button, these both are working, but we can't apply for jobs. So that functionality we will now include, and you can see only 6,000 token is remaining. That is very less. So let's give a proper prompt so that it can complete in token limit itself. So apply to job is not working, we will give and will wait for some time to be completed the code. So now it is creating job form for applying the job. You can see src components, jobs, and slash job application form.tsx. It is a file which will be handling the submit form application. You can see whole code is developed and we don't have any token remaining. So let me test if it is working now fully or not. Here status is showing, and in jobs we have button add new job. I will give some description quickly and will test further which functionalities was not working. So I will fill this quickly. And after developing this particular app, we will deploy it and we will get a public link. You can share this public link with your client, so that you can proceed further with your client feedback, and you can develop your app accordingly. You can make any custom changes only in Bolt.new itself. You don't need to go to any extra tools. So you can see now we are getting option of apply now. So I will click on apply now and will test apply now is working or not working. So let me hit apply now. Now you can see whole form is opened. I will give information as quick. In full name I will give as Nirmal Rathore, email I will give as nirmalrathore2 @gmail.com. Phone number I will put some dummy phone number for now. Skill I will mention some skill like Python, Hugging Face. Experience I will mention something around 2 years. Education I will give BTech in computer science engineering. You are not believing, na? I am engineer. And then you can select your resume. So I don't have a resume for now. So I will take some sample PDF. So I will submit this application. So application got submitted. Let me check the status. Oh, you can see that applied have one application, and you can see all of the information here itself is present. So now basic functionality or MVP for our app is working. Now you can deploy this thing. Now our whole app is developed and working fine. So we will go with deployment now. So we'll close this pop-up, and here you can see we are getting deploy option. So we'll click this particular option, and you don't need to do any extra effort for deploying it, and it will also build this particular application, will make build of it, will deploy into some hosting that will be available freely, and you will get some public link. So we got some public link, we will open this one, and you can see our whole app is developed now and also deployed successfully. So now you can share this particular link with your client, and you can proceed further development according to your client requirement.